recurring debate among me and my friends. How important are subscribers, really? From a growth standpoint, not very. Subscribing only loosely predicts whether someone will watch again. YouTube's algorithm does not use subscriber status as a major signal anymore. It prioritizes watch history and behavior. So hitting that red subscribe button is a small initial indication you might be interested in watching that channel. YouTube will start to serve that channel's videos to you, but if you repeatedly do not click, they're not going to keep serving. And there is data to back this up. YouTube has tested this. When they prioritize videos on the homepage from channels you're subscribed to over channels you actually watch, overall watch time fell by 30%. 30%! And they came back to the platform less often. We've seen this play out before. What might be called, or at least I call it, the Netflix queue problem. If you remember Netflix's old queue, it was basically a to-do list for shows you think you want to watch. We would fill up our queues aspirationally, serious documentaries, Oscar-winning movies, things we wanted to watch tomorrow. But funnily enough, when tomorrow became today, we were never in the mood. So Netflix just quietly buried the queue and started recommending based on what you really watched, not what your ideal self intended to watch. YouTube subscriptions tend to work in a similar way to Netflix's queue. People subscribe aspirationally. They hit subscribe on the kind of content they want to watch. I once worked with a sign language channel that gained subs like crazy, but struggled to get those same subscribers to watch. People subscribed as a statement. I am the kind of person that would learn sign language someday. But when they logged in, that day was never today. Meanwhile, men's grooming channels often see the reverse. Hard to get subs, easy to get views. Men can be shy about subscribing to something they might see as less than manly, caring about grooming, but they'll come back and watch. That's loyalty, but it just doesn't show up in the subs count. Now, to be fair, subs growth usually does correlate with growth. When your channel is growing, your sub count does typically rise as well, but it's correlation, not causation. Subs don't cause growth. They signal it. They're the symptom of a healthy audience, but not the cause of one. If subscribers don't drive growth, why do we keep that number around at all? Subscriber counts do serve one useful purpose: emotional fuel. They can feel like progress even when views plateau. That's why I'd never argue for getting rid of sub counts entirely. The collective creator mental breakdown would be catastrophic. But we can keep that number in perspective. Use it for morale, not measurement. And then shift our actual growth focus to audience depth, creating returning viewers, engagement, and retention.